quantum physics is one of my favorite things to talk about. Essentially, the idea states that we live in a vibrational universe where all things move and all things vibrate. And so if you think about like what is everything made of? It's made of matter. What's matter made of? It's made of atoms. What's an atom made of? It's made of protons and electrons with a nucleus and the electrons spinning around there depending on the speed or the frequency that the electron is moving. That's going to depend on like if it's a solid, liquid, or gas. And so everything's made of atoms. Everything's made of energy. And so essentially we are energetic beings at our core. Everything Everything is made of energy. Everything has a vibration. Everything has a frequency, including the thoughts that we're thinking and the words that we're speaking. And so what this idea states is essentially that we are the powerful and magnificent creators of our lives. And so every thought that we think, it carries an energy or frequency to it. Every word that we speak. And so we have this inner dialogue, this little voice in our head that's, for most of us, is constantly tearing us down, telling us that we're not good enough or that we're going to fail or why even try or who do we think we are? Or what are those people going to think? And if once we begin to shine the light of awareness and really get a handle on this voice, that's when we're able to rewrite the narrative, if you will. It's like when we become aware of our emotional states, when we become aware of the thoughts that we're thinking, when we become aware of the conversations that we're choosing to participate in, all of these things are very vividly creating the reality that we're experiencing. I like to say that each moment is a manifested miracle based on the thoughts that you were thinking and the emotions that you were embodying. And so the Newtonian model of the world is what 98% of people would really embrace. And that is the idea of cause and effect, meaning an event happens, an event triggers an emotion. So the emotion is secondary, where the quantum model of the world is intentionally creating your reality, causing an effect. So instead of allowing the emotion to be the secondary piece of the puzzle, we are going to feel the emotion prior to experiencing the event. And while we're experiencing the emotion, while we're internalizing the emotion, we are therefore going to manifest that physical reality. So instead of allowing our external world and the things that are outside of us that have no control over us, instead of observing those things and allowing those things to impact how we feel internally, instead we're taking back control of our life, and we're spending time really intentionally feeling what joy, peace, freedom, abundance feels like internally. And one of those practices is through meditation. And then once you internalize those high vibrational feelings or emotions, you will then start to see your outside world shift. So quantum physics is essentially living from the inside out instead of allowing your external circumstances to dictate how you're feeling internally.